Welcome everyone. My name is Nicole. Today we're in the beautiful Dragoon Mountains and these boulders. It's exceptional. So I hope you enjoy the view. This class is a 40-minute full body, all the themes. So we'll begin with a little bit of a warm-up, move through some standing poses, sun salutation type stuff. And if you have no idea, don't worry, I will be guiding you along. And of course, we will end with Shavasana. So please find a comfortable seat. And you can have your legs cross-legged out a little bit more in front, or you could be sitting up on a block or bolster. Just start to engage your core. Lightly pick up and roll those shoulders down. Let's begin to focus on the breath here, breathing deeply in through the nose and out the nose. Just taking a moment to connect here, to try to focus solely on your inhalation and exhalation. If you'd like to set an intention for the class, we can bring our hands to heart center in prayer, like a word or anything you're working on, bring it to mind and just allow this practice to feel that fire. Let's begin by warming up the wrists, the fingers, shoulders. Let's roll the wrist out as we, including the fingers, really get expressive with it. Circling the wrists, the fingers up overhead, touching the back of the wrists at the top, and then circling back down. Really reaching away. Feeling the stretch all through the arms and fingers, and then switch direction, circling back up. Wrist touch, and then float back down. Beautiful. Shake it out. Reach off to your right and let the left finger sweep up and over for a nice side stretch. Press down with that bottom hand. Come through center, left fingers reach off and right hand sweeps up and over. And drawing the left shoulder back if it's pitching forward. And let's get some spinal circles in. So pick a direction, use your hands on your knees, and move yourself around here. Keep breathing and letting it feel nice. And then switch directions. One more. And back to center. Beautiful. Inhale. Maybe we switch the cross on the legs here. Create some balance. Inhale the fingers overhead. Let's get a twist in. Twist to the right on the exhale. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale. Twist the other way. Look over your left shoulder. And let's flow here with your breath, inhaling and exhaling for a few rounds. last time. Beautiful. Let the fingers come down, and we're going to move around on all fours. You're going to want to be, just think about your base, your hands, right? Spread those fingers. Get grippy with those fingertips. You really want active hands. And then we're going to cat-cow here. So for cat, we're pulling strongly through the core as we press down to help round behind the back of the heart. And dropping the head, tucking the tail. And then cow, we let the belly drop, tailbone tips, and then the hands are pressing down and away. And then go ahead and rock between the two for a few rounds using your breath. And back to a neutral spine. Lift the knees. Press those hips up and back for downward dog. Hands are really strongly with those fingers spreading, pressing down and away. Letting those hips go up high. The knees can keep a big bend in them. No worries there. It's about trying to get that length in your spine. You can pedal out the feet if that feels good. Inhale your right toes to the sky. Coming up on the ball of the back foot. Knee comes in the navel. Step that foot through. We're going to prepare to come into high lunge. Engaging those legs. Come on up. Extend strongly out your back heel. Seeing through those hips. Lower that back knee, or lower it some to the floor, and then press out the back heel, straighten as much as you can. Just lower, exhale, press out the heel. Beautiful. Let your fingers come over your front foot, and we're gonna twist as we raise our right hand to the sky. Maybe look up. If you have neck issues, you can always just rest it down. Let's exhale, let the fingers sweep through our legs and twist open. Inhale. Exhale, sweep through. And twist open. And back around that front foot. Step into plank. Pause at the top. Take a breath in. Exhale. Lower. All the way down. Let's do a Sphinx here. Bring your forearms out in front. Elbows under shoulders. Press down. And then like you're kind of pulling your elbows into you. See if that helps you open across your heart space. A gentle back bend here. Maybe you want to pick one leg up, reach it back further. Same with the other, reach it back. Send breath into any tight places. And then release, hands under shoulders. Send a push up. Exhale back into downward dog. Take a couple breaths before we do the other side. left toes to the sky. Shifting that foot through between your hands. Coming up in the high lunge. And then we're going to almost lower that back knee. Straight and strong out your right heel. Almost lower. See if you get a little more juice. Straighten out. Strong. Engage those glutes. Beautiful. Your hands come down around your front foot. And we're going to twist. Letting the left hand, fingers sweep through. Twist open. Exhale, let the fingers sweep through your legs. And twist open. And then step it in a plank. Pause at the top. Take a couple breaths for strength's sake. Lowering the knees if you need a little less intensity. And hugging the elbows in, we're going to lower all the way down. Beautiful. I have this grass friend right here. All right, let's get a locust in. Interlace your fingers behind your low back. If you don't like that, you can always just have your palms up, reaching. So interlace, palms up, lift the chest, pull those fists to the back of the mat, lift your toes, take a few breaths here. And then release. Rest your forehead on your hands. Maybe let the hips sway a little here. Side to side. And then hands on your shoulders. Press up and back for a child's pose. Toes touch. Knees about as wide as the mat. Using your hands to help those hips back towards your feet. Resting your forehead down. Take some relaxing breaths here. And then as you feel ready, we're going to move back to all fours. Squeeze your knee to nose. Press your right leg out. Extend your left fingers. Really reach away from one another. And then we're going to curl in. Press out. Curl in. Exhale, press away. Now kick your back foot in. And let the left hand sweep around, grab for the foot. And then kick up like a bow. Release and come on out. You can do the other side. Right toes, right fingers, or reverse, since I forgot to tell you last time. Whichever way you do it, do the opposite. And the opposite finger and toes. And then curl in, press out. Curl in, exhale. Stay extended. Kick the back foot in. Right hand sweeps around. Catch the foot. Kick up. Like a bow. And then release. Come back to all fours. Sway it out. Right hand sweeps open to the sky. Maybe look up. And then thread the hand through your opening. Drop your right shoulder head down about halfway. And then twist open through the upper back. And then come on done. Sway it out. We're going to switch that twist. So left fingers open, up, thread through, drop the shoulder head, and then twist open. I'm not really cranking with these right fingers, they're more just kind of assisting very gently. And then go ahead and come undone, sway it out. And then we're gonna lift the knees, send the hips back, up, downward dog. Take a few breaths here. Sweep your right toes to the sky. And then knee and enable, step your right hand through between your hands. Low lunge. So lower the back knee. Engaging so we can lift up. Maybe hands on the thigh here to help press away so you can feel open. Pad the knees if you need to. You can have the toes pull under. And sweep the hands to the sky. And then release the hands. Open your right foot off to the side of the mat a little bit. Wrist under shoulders. You could stay here or lower on your forearms. You want to keep energetically drawing this knee into the body and just relaxing it. Down, come up, the weight come a little more in your left hand, so you can twist open, grab for your back foot. If you can't grab it, just lasso with a strap or a belt. And then you want some resistance, so you're kicking away. Maybe look over your right shoulder. And release. Come back around your front foot. Step through plank. Pause, take a breath in. And then we're going to step our left foot through now. Low lunge before lowering the knee. Squeezing, coming on up. Maybe pressing or interlacing our fingers and pressing into that thigh to help lift. And, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, the fingers overhead. And then exhale your hands around your front foot. Let that left foot come off to the side of the mat. Hands under shoulders. Staying here, or lowering on your forearms. Breathing into your sensations. Come down, come up. Weight a little more in that right hand so you can reach the left hand back, kick your foot in, and then press the foot in the hand in the foot to create that bow resistance. And then release, coming back around, stepping the knees back to meet one another. Let's do a puppy pose here. Knees under hips, you're gonna walk your hands out. Keep your hands pressing down and away so that you can lift your hips high. Relax your forehead down. Or if you have the flexibility or the range of motion, the chest comes down, chin. And then come back to all fours. Sway it out for a moment and roll the shoulders, sway the hips side to side. And then neutral. Let's step our left foot through so we can lift the back knee and turn to the long edge of the mat. Our toes slightly pointed in, make a little bend in the knees. You could stay with your fingers down, or if you want to interlace them behind the low back, and bring the wrist all the way overhead. And take a few breaths here. And remember to relax that jaw, neck. And then the hands can come down. Inhale, halfway look forward. Turn your heels in now. Hands to hips. Come on up. And then squat down low. Goddess pose. You want to add a little sway here, you can. Or you can just hold still. Or maybe you want to add a little pulse. Or all of them. Straighten your legs. Forward fold once more. Turning the toes back in slightly. Inhale, halfway look up. Now from here, turn the heels back in some and begin, as you stay low, bend your right knee, left knee, right, left. You could say hi like this with your hands down, or maybe you want to come all the way down. My earrings caught in my hair. Inhale through center, exhale off the other way. And then we're gonna come all the way back to the front of our mat. We'll lunge through plank, hugging the elbows in, lower all the way down. Beautiful. Roll our shoulders, little baby cobra. And then we're just gonna push back to all fours. Then you can get a pigeon in. Draw your right knee, behind your right wrist, turn your right heel to the left. Switch your back leg out. The bushes. Alright. So we want your hips squared to the short edge of your mat. If your hips are really tight, you can stick a block under your right hip. You can encourage it to settle down. Inhale your fingers overhead, nice and tall. And then exhale them down. You can stay here, or if you want a forward fold over your leg, you can. You're going to be here for a few moments, breathing into those sensations. So pick a good place where you can breathe without feeling like you're dying. And then you come down, inhale yourself back up. The hips drop over to the right side, so you can bring your back leg all the way around. Hook it over your right thigh. Find evenness in your seat. And another little twist in here. Left fingers behind right fingers. Reach to the sky. And you can come forward. Hook and reach straight. Looking over your shoulder. Or just hook in the elbow crease. Your knee in the elbow crease. Turn your head back. The rest of you. Beautiful. Send both legs out in front. So evenly. Maybe lift off for a moment your booty. And then engaging that core, begin to come forward. Bend the knees so you can grab and then feel like you're pulling your collarbones forward, your chin forward. See if you just feel how much length you can get in your spine here. And then keeping all that, you can slowly begin to straighten your legs some, but don't lose any of that integrity. And then come on up. Draw the knees behind, back to all fours. And do the other side. Left knee just behind our left wrist so we can turn our left heel to the right some. Scoot back leg out. So this heel is going to be about where your right hip is. Gauge. And then you can stay here. You can stick the block under the left hip. Reach overhead. Exhale. You can stay high or forward fold here. Taking a good few moments of deep breathing. And then we're going to go ahead, if you come down, snake yourself back up. The hips drop to the left. And swing that back all the way around. Hook it over your left knee. Find your seat. And then right finger's behind. Left finger's to the sky. Reach. And you kind of come forward. Hook your knee. Re-straighten, twisting, looking over your right shoulder, or just clasping the knee. And turn your head back. The rest of you, come undone. Beautiful. Let's prepare to come down onto our backs now. Hug your knees in. Maybe do a little roll around on the low back if that feels good. Or you just hold statically. Letting the feet come down across your right ankle just above your left knee. And then practice the arms. You can tick-tock, knees off side to side. And then come undone. We're going to switch. Left ankle just on top of right knee. And letting the knees tick-tock, side to side. Exhaling on the side, inhaling through center. Grab a little happy baby. Grabbing the outside edges of the feet or your shins. Knees come down to the outside of your torso. Relaxing your head, back, low back, all into the earth. And then release the feet and come into Supta Baddha Konasana, the feet together, knees falling away from one another. Hands can rest on your inner thighs or begin to transition into our Shavasana, final resting pose. And If you feel ready, you can begin to lengthen your legs out along the mat, letting them separate. Letting shoulders lightly roll under. Taking any little adjustments here so that you could drop out for the next few minutes and maybe bring your intention back to mind just for a moment before letting it float away again. Allow this relaxation to settle over you breath by breath, and I will guide you out in a few. To deepen your breath and roll to a side. Pausing just to come back, allow your body to come back to the space for a moment, gently, slowly. And using your hands to push yourself back to a seat. Thank you for a lovely practice. In this beautiful area. Exceptional. You're exceptional. I'll see you next time. The light within me sees and recognizes the light within you. Take care.